Hey everyone, welcome to Rainbow Tarot UK. I'm Nev. Thanks ever so much for joining me again for this pick a card reading. If you're new, then of course a massive warm welcome. Thanks so much for popping by and having this reading with me. And today we are doing what is going to happen next between you and your person. So we've got three piles to choose from. We have pile number one, which is the Knight of Cups. There you go, and that is with the little red bead here. Go. Okay, and then pile number two is the Queen of Wands. There we go, the Queen of Wands with the little ruby and zoisite heart here for pile number two. And then pile number three is the World card. There we go, and that is with the little yellow bead. So there you go, those are your three piles to choose from. Go for the one that feels right. If you feel drawn to more than one pile, of course that's fine. It just means you've got messages in more than one pile and you can choose to listen to, you know, as many piles as you like. But otherwise, I'll see you, have a great day. Well, have a great day, but I'll see you really soon in your reading. Bye for now. Hey pile number one, welcome back to your reading. Thanks ever so much for joining me. And today we're doing what is going to be happening next between you and your person. Or what will happen next between you and your person. So you chose to come into the reading under the Knight of Cups. It's actually a beautiful Knight of Cups, isn't it? There you go, lovely. With the little red bead here. So I'm going to put our little red bead here, so we can see it. Super duper. Okay, so how are you all? Is everyone good? Sending you all my love and light as always. And just reminding you, of course, as I always do, that it is a general reading. So only take the messages that feel right and it's timeless. So what I'm going to do to start off with, I just want to get a sense of, or get some messages around how you are feeling in the relationship, how they're feeling in the relationship currently, you know, what's going on for either side. And then we'll look at what will happen next. So it's also a good way of just checking if it's kind of your pile, really. I mean, what I would say with the Knight of Cups is, as your main card, like the Knight of Cups is usually, it's Pisces energy as well. That might mean something to some of you, but it's kind of like a really romantic card. It's also a card of action because all knights are cards of action generally. So I feel like with this, it might be that this person maybe wants to come forward romantically towards you, depending on, you know, what situation you're in. They may want to make some kind of romantic gesture. They may want to take action to have an apology or to do something. It's like doing something, or they may have ideas or realizations about wanting to take action in a sort of romantic way or in a loving way. So depending on where you are in the situation, yeah, to move forward with some kind of gesture, action, movement in a loving way, right? This person could also be quite creative. They could think you are quite creative. There's a lot of sensitivity to this card as well. So let's see how that plays out. A lot of in touch with your feelings kind of card. But let's ask. So let's just check for pile number one, first of all. And if you like the reading, please do just take the moment to give me a thumbs up. That would be absolutely fantastic. Plus subscribe to the channel. That would mean so much. And it just takes a couple of seconds, especially if you really like the reading. So let's ask for pile number one. How are they currently feeling in this connection? What are their feelings in this connection? What's going on for them? So we've got awareness with gardenia. Awareness, card number two with gardenia. Okay, let's get some tarot. How is pile number one feeling currently in this connection? How are they currently feeling in this connection? So we've got the King of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, interesting. Okay, let's see at what's at the bottom. We've got the Tower. Okay, gosh, all right. So for you, with the awareness, maybe you've had some kind of revelation, or you feel something's come out in some way around this connection that's caused some problem in it. Maybe you're thinking the connection, because you've also got the Five of Pentacles, which is a card of lack. So you're feeling lack in the connection. You're feeling maybe it's unstable or it's not solid. Maybe it was stable, because the King of Pentacles is the epitome of stability. So maybe you're feeling something stable, secure, or what you thought was stable and secure or solid has now is not giving to you in some way, or is lacking in some way. And maybe there's been some kind of major shock, major upheaval, major splitting up maybe. So maybe you've had a big row, maybe you've had a split, maybe something's come to the fore, maybe you've become aware of something that's rocked the connection in some way. That is how you are feeling. And I would say that you would like stability to be restored, because the King of Pentacles, as I said, is the, you know, is the absolute pinnacle of, you know, stability, security, reliability, a really good partner to have. So maybe you either had that and it's kind of come into a state of lack, and you've split up, or there's been some issue that's threatened it, or you want that returned. You are looking to that, or that is also your benchmark. You know, for you, a relationship has to have a firm foundation, has to be solid, has to be stable. And your recent experiences, or your experiences with this person, is that hasn't happened, or something's rocked that and brought it into a state of lack. So that's where you are at. If that doesn't sound like you, you might want to listen to another pile. But let's check out where your person is at. So how is pile number one's person feeling currently in the connection? How are they feeling currently in the connection? Healing. Madonna Lily, okay. And that will definitely go with the Knight of Cups. Healing. Okay, let's get out some more tarot. Where did I put my tarot? Okay, so how is pile number one's person feeling currently in the connection? We have death. We have the Hermit. And what's at the bottom of the deck? The Seven of Pentacles. Okay. So I feel like for many of you, you might be talking about something that's either coming to separation, or where you've had some kind of major upset in the connection, and it feels like it could be either going to split, or something's going to happen, or you need to have a break or something like that, depending on where you are. But I would say with the Knight of Cups and the healing, this person wants healing in this situation. Now, death is a card of transformation. So the situation might be on hold at the moment, or it might be, especially with the Hermit, it might be in separation, you might be in a no contact situation, or they may be feeling that they are having revelations, having time to really think about what's gone on in the connection, taking time to really think. The Seven of Pentacles is a card of investment at the end of the day, and it's also a card of things being on hold and patience. So if you've split up, for example, with this person, I would say that they are taking a lot of time to review the connection. You're very much on their mind, and they are thinking how they can make that gesture to come forwards, I think. But they're taking a lot of time to be on their own and to think about things. I think they're focusing on healing and transformation. And the Seven of Pentacles is that time where you take a step back to review a situation with a view to coming back into it and investing in it and making it better and improving it. Okay, so again, yeah, so that's kind of what I see. So let's have a look in terms of zodiac signs. So obviously we've actually got all of the earth signs here. Capricorn, Taurus and Virgo. Obviously we have Pisces with the Knight of Cups. Scorpio, Virgo. Yeah, so those are the star signs that I'm seeing, or the zodiac signs that I'm seeing. But let's get some cards out now on what is going to happen next, or what will happen next between you and your person. So let's get out an oracle card. So what will happen next between pile number one and their person? What will happen next? So have a look and see what we got. What will happen next? Purity, yeah, some sort of cleansing maybe. Some kind of cleansing, some kind of purifying, some kind of wiping the slate clean maybe. Okay. Let's get out another one. So what will happen next between pile number 1 and their person? Spend quality time together. Spend quality time together. Listen and talk to each other. Well, that would go with what your person maybe wants, which is some sort of healing time together. Okay. All right. Let's get out another one. What will happen next between pile number 1 and their person? What will happen? Intuition. Okay, we've got this huge heart here, haven't we? Maybe listen to your intuition, listen to your heart in this situation. Each person's road to the inner Lord is extraordinary and personal. How liberating to listen inside and sense moment to moment what is needed. So maybe you need to listen to your heart, listen to your intuition in this situation. Or intuition is guiding the next step of this connection, maybe. Let's get out some tarot. So what will happen next between pile number 1 and their person? What will happen next between pile number 1 and their person? The Lovers. Death again. I feel like it's that one. Look, you've got the Knight of Chalices, which is the Knight of Cups. So that was obviously meant to come out, wasn't it? What will happen next? The Fool. Justice. Okay. And the overarching energy is the Four of Cups. So yeah, at the moment, you know, the Four of Cups is basically, you know, so I would say the general energy at the moment is either you've split up, you've come into some sort of problem, there's been some issue, you know, if you're actually together, you are maybe not getting on, certain things have come out or certain things have come to light, there's a sense of disappointment or dissatisfaction or maybe taking each other for granted or not really being focused in a loving way on the connection. That's the kind of current energy. But I think what will happen next is there's definitely a cleansing going on here. I think you will if you're together, you will reconnect. You will somehow find a way to reconnect, to come back together, to talk, to spend some time together, to have some date nights together, to do some things together that you both like. You will reinvest, if you like. You will reinvest in the connection, having had maybe a painful period or a time apart. You will definitely do that because you've got the Fool card here, which is a new beginning. So the two of you are definitely going to be having some kind of new beginning, some kind of new cycle where you begin again. You're aware that there might be some risks or, you know, there might be some, it's not perfect, right? Nothing's perfect, but you are willing to take the time to look at each other, to look at the connection and see where you can improve it or see what improvements can be made. Now, we do have the Knight of Cups here. So I would say that, you know, there's going to be some sort of gesture. I would say a person, if you're not together, they're definitely missing you a lot. Because look, we've got this photograph, we've got this book. This person is, you know, in a dream world. They might be dreaming a lot about you. You might be on their mind all the time. I suspect they're on your mind as well. Maybe you're both dreaming about each other, both having possibly feelings of regret as well. And you are wanting to make that romantic gesture. And here we have the cup here, right? So at the moment, the current energy is that romantic gesture is somehow being lost or somehow not being seen, right? But it is coming in. It's definitely coming in because we've got the Knight of Cups here twice. The Lovers card is, essentially the Lovers card is about choices, but I would say in this reading, it's also about that both of you or what's coming next is a realization or a connection, particularly because it's right next to the heart here, of how important this connection is, of how loving this connection is, really, of how much love there is in the connection. And that you are making a choice, as this couple are, you're making a choice to bring stability back in the situation, to find that security, because we've got this couple here pointing towards this house, which is obviously for sale, and they're going to buy it. It's going to be their dream home. So there's something about both of you, I think, next, making a choice to bring the situation back, or to reconnect in the situation, to have a reset and have a new cycle in the connection. We've got both of these cards safe for sale here, don't they? So maybe something was lost. And then it's going to be bought back into. It's going to be reinvested in again. It's going to be bought again. So maybe something was lost and it's going to be bought again. It's going to be focused on again. It's going to be got again. Yeah, because we have something here leaving and someone buying something. So I would say maybe something died, and now there's a transformation to reinvest back in that situation. And there's going to be some kind of gesture here to do that. And the Justice card is everything coming back into balance. And maybe, you know, it was a painful process, that journey to get it back into balance. So maybe it has been a painful process. Maybe it has hurt in some way. But the end product, or the end result, was worth it, which is to bring this situation back into balance. It could be that you both learned something in this, whatever's happened here, either in this separation or in this situation that might have caused an issue in the connection. You both learned something, you've both realised something, and now you are going to bring it back into balance. A new beginning, a new start, a new cycle is going to bring this situation back into balance. You know, I'm just being asked to extend this Knight of Cups. Can we please extend the Knight of Cups here? In terms of zodiac signs, what we've got Gemini, we've got Scorpio, we have got obviously we've got Pisces, and we've got Libra, and we've got Cancer. So what is the Knight of Cups? Again, justice. Yeah, there's going to be some sort of gesture or action or movement to bring this situation back into balance. We have the World, yeah, a new cycle, and yes, the Magician. I feel like your person, and yeah, look, to bring it back to that, because the King of Pentacles is this person here sitting in the Ten of Pentacles, to bring it back to stability. So it's definitely going to be brought back to stability, back to, things being good between you again, or coming back together with a view to commitment, really. There's definitely going to be something around commitment. But I feel like there's some sort of gesture, action, movement towards that brings it back into balance, that ends one cycle, ends the cycle of loss, and starts the cycle or manifests the cycle of reinvestment. That is kind of what I see here. Okay, so let's put these back. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's put them over there. So let's get out some message cards, shall we? Fantastic. So what will happen next between pile number 1 and their person? What will happen next? I feel like it's those, which is, look at that. Heart-to-heart conversations. Exactly what that one said. Yeah, it says, listen and talk to each other. Spend quality time together. Well, not exactly, but, you know, it's exactly the same meaning, really. So heart-to-heart conversation, attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So a lot of attraction still. And that would go with the Knight of Cups coming up twice, because there's a lot of intoxication to that card. Just being so overly romantic. You know, this person is really, you know, she's got her eyes closed. She's kind of intoxicated, really, with the, you know, very very in touch with the senses. It's a very sensual card as well, isn't it? So a lot of attraction there. Children, your love life is being affected by children. Some of you might have children. Some of you might work together with children. Children might feature somewhere in this connection. Okay. Give your relationship a change. Work on your partnership. I think that's supposed to mean chance. So give your relationship a chance, but also make it, and in that respect, change it up. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And then the last one is, or the last two is past life relationships. You have known each other before, okay? And then we've got all religious factors. So this, when I look at this card, I always mean differences, not just religious factors. But your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. That may be literal to some people watching it, but it could also mean that there are certain differences between you and that they have maybe influenced the situation. But anyway, pile number one, what a great reading. I hope you liked it. If you have, please give it a loving thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. But otherwise, have a great day and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now. Hi, pile number two. Welcome back to your reading. Thanks ever so much for joining me for this pick a card reading. And today we are doing what will happen next between you and your person. And you chose to come into the reading under the Queen of Wands here. Lovely. Okay. And the little ruby in Zoisite heart here. So I'm just going to put that there so that we can see it in the reading. Now let's get our cards out. I just want to say, is everyone doing okay? I really hope so. Sending you all my love and light as always. Hoping you're great wherever you are in the world. Reminding you, of course, that it is a general reading, so just take the messages that resonate and feel right, and it's timeless. But the way we're going to do it, like I did in pile number one, is we're just going to get some messages around, you know, how you're feeling, how they're feeling in the situation at the moment, you know, what's going on for you and for them. And then we're going to look at what will happen next in the connection. It's a good way of you checking that it is actually your pile as well. So let's get straight to it. So for pile number two, you know, how are they currently feeling in the connection? What's going on for them? So we've got focus on love. Look for the good in everyone. So focus on love. Look for the good in everyone. Okay. Funnily enough, I wasn't intending to use this oracle deck at this point, but I suppose everything happens for a reason. So let's just go with that. It's not the oracle deck that I use at this point in pile number one, but anyway, I suppose it was meant to come out. So for pile number one, how are they currently feeling in the connection? How are they currently feeling in the connection for pile number one? We have Temperance. Five of Swords. What's at the bottom of the deck? I'm going to get another one out. I'm going to get what's at the bottom of the deck, which is the Three of Pentacles. Okay. Three of Pentacles. How are you feeling? So obviously you're not feeling that you might feel there's some sort of discord with the Five of Swords between you and your person, because the Five of Swords is often a battle. And it can be about winners and losers. It's also not a great energy. It can be an energy of bullying or not feeling that great. And it comes in the centre here. So I would say that maybe something's happened for you with your person, where there's been some kind of issue, some kind of problem, some sort of battle. Maybe you're feeling like the energy isn't balanced between you, because what you've got next to it is Temperance, and Temperance is a need to balance. You've also got to focus on love. So maybe you're thinking, you're wanting healing in the situation in some way. You're wanting balance back in the situation. You're wanting things to be fairer. So maybe you're thinking things aren't fair, or the energy is not quite fair between you, or not quite balanced. And you are wanting balance, you're wanting healing. And Three of Pentacles is all about collaboration. So you're wanting to talk things through, you're wanting to work things out, you're wanting to work together. You have a very loving energy, actually, pile number two. I would say you're probably somebody who does focus on love, tries to look at the good in a situation. Even maybe when other people don't deserve that. I just want to put that in there. So maybe other people don't deserve your fairness of mind and spirit, your desire to make things right. But you're definitely focused on that with this person, because you feel like with the Five of Swords, you know, it's not quite balanced, or it's maybe, you know, you might have come into separation from this person. Maybe there's been some separation and you're wanting to redress the balance, or get the balance back in the situation, talk things through, focus on what's good in the connection, focus on the love that you share, that kind of thing. Be confident with the Queen of Wands, be confident in the connection again. So that is where I see you're at. Now, if that doesn't sound like you at all, then you might want to listen to another part, but that's the kind of energy that I'm reading there for you. But let's get out what are they feeling. So what is pile number two's person currently feeling in the connection? How are they feeling? Miracles and blessings, and it's got everything has its gift. Miracles and blessings, everything has its gift. Okay, let's get out a couple of other cards. Let's get some tarot. How is pile number two's person currently feeling in the connection? How are they currently feeling? So we've got the Hermit and the Two of Swords. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Three of Cups. Okay, so they are undecided in this situation. And it might be that there's a third element in this connection for some of you, or there's something else that is occupying as well your person's mind here, because you've got Three of Cups and you've got the Two of Swords. Well, the Two of Swords is like weighing something up, or it's being stuck. It could be being stuck between two things, right? Or there could be two choices this person is dealing with. The Three of Cups can be like a third element, something like that. And the Hermit is, I would say this person is wanting, is needing time on their own here. Or it could be that they're having some kind of revelation, or needing some kind of revelation to move them forward, because the Two of Swords is a sense of stuckness, not being able to see a way forward. Yeah, so I feel like this person is stuck at the moment. They're not sure. They're in an uncertain frame of mind. They are trying to get some kind of clarity, some kind of wisdom. They feel that they need a bit of time on their own. Maybe they're thinking that this situation needs a bit of a miracle. The Three of Cups could also be, I mean, we could also read the Three of Cups of them wanting this to be back in a joyful place, because the Three of Cups can be joy and celebration. But let's extend that Three of Cups, actually. Let me just extend that Three of Cups. What's going on? Why the Three of Cups? What's the Three of Cups about? What is the Three of Cups about, please? The Queen of Pentacles. The Nine of Cups. The Knight of Pentacles. What's at the bottom of the deck? The Wheel of Fortune. I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune, the situation for them is not stable. So they're not feeling that this connection is got a stable energy to it, really, with the Wheel of Fortune. I'm still not clear, and it will come out in the other cards, because you could read this a couple of ways. You could read this as them kind of out of this Three of Cups, meaning joy, you know, joy in the situation, that they want, you know, they find you very attractive, that you are a wish fulfillment, and they want to come towards you slowly at the right time. Or it could be that there's another person that they're focused on, if I'm honest. I just need to be honest about that. That there's another person that they're focused on, that they would like to move towards slowly, and that makes them, as far as you're concerned, a very unreliable energy. But let's see what comes out. We won't really know that until we get the next set of cards in terms of what will actually happen. Right, okay, so let's see what is actually going to happen between, or what's going to happen next between pile number 2 and their person. What is actually going to happen next between pile number 2 and their person? Oh, going forwards. That's promising. Going forward. All right, going forward. Let's see what else we've got. What will happen next between pile number 2 and their person? What's going to happen next between pile number 2 and their person? Grounded. So this is, many of the most evolved beings on earth are regular people living with joy, dignity and courage. Okay, so being grounded. All right, there's a lot of green here. A lot of green, isn't there? Space. Green is always about space, connecting to the heart chakra. All these butterflies. Okay, so let's have a look and get the next one. What will happen next between pile number 2 and their person? Just to say, if you're enjoying the reading, please do give it a thumbs up. Takes a couple of seconds, means a huge amount to me. And also subscribe to the channel. That'll be fantastic as well. And I just wanted to also let you know what the star signs are. So we've got Aquarius. Sorry, we've got Sagittarius. We've got Aquarius, yeah. We've also got Capricorn, Virgo, Libra, and Cancer energy. So the next card was Peace, Cherry Blossom. So these are all lovely cards, aren't they? Going forward, being grounded, having peace. So maybe, let's get the tarot card out before we say anything. So what will happen next between pile number 2 and their person? What's going to happen next between pile number 2 and their person, please? The 7 of Pentacles. The Knave of Chalices, which is actually the Page of Cups. And the Ace of Cups, okay. Oh my God, and the Knight of Cups, wow. And what's this in one here? I've got 2 actually. We've got the Knight of Wands, whoa. And we've got the 2 Wands, okay. So I would definitely say, and the overarching energy is the 9 of Wands. So yeah, so I would definitely now read it, the 3 of Cups, of them wanting joy in the situation again. So currently it's stuck. They're maybe with the Hermit having a lot of insight, a lot of revelations, and they want joy to be brought back into the situation. We've clarified it with these cards. So what's going to happen next is, I think, slowly, because the 7 of Pentacles is about a slow move forward, really, an investment, right, in growth. Okay, so because normally with the 7 of Pentacles it's a step back to reassess. So I feel like there's a lot of reassessment going on. Maybe if you've had a separation, or if there's some sort of need, I think, in the connection to reassess, to look at things again, and that's what's going to happen with the 7 of Pentacles here. Now you've got all of these cups. You've got the Page of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Cups. So what's definitely going to happen is some new beginning in this situation, or some new cycle of romance and of love, really. Now, it could be that someone has been quite selfish in this situation. That might be why we've got the 5 of Swords here. Maybe your person has been quite selfish, or quite vain, or yeah, maybe not very reliable before, right? Because the Page of Cups is a very young energy, but it can also mean that there's some sort of apology coming in. So I feel like there might be some kind of apology, some kind of decision with the Knight of Cups here to take action, to have a new beginning with you. I feel like if you're in separation, there's been a lot of, a lot of thinking about you, a lot of reminiscing about you. This one actually came up in pile number 1, and of course the Knight of Cups was the main card for pile number 1, so you might want to listen to that. But I feel like we've got this photograph here, we've got this, like, looks like a diary or a book or something, and I feel like this person is spending a lot of time dreaming about you, thinking about you, wanting to offer something here for sure. And I mean, what I would say is that, because we've got the Knight of Wands here, right? The Knight of Wands is, again, a card of passion, a card of desire, a card of action. So I feel like there's definitely going to be action to bring this situation around again. It could be that this is a cyclical thing for some of you. This is some sort of cyclical connection where you kind of get together and then fall apart, get together. And it could be at the moment, because the overarching energy of what will happen is the Nine of Wands, which is that's quite a heavy energy. The Nine of Wands is quite a heavy energy. But again, this person looks quite relaxed, don't they? So I feel like that this is more like a sort of, this is more kind of healing, funnily enough. This more has a kind of healing energy because she's sitting there, she's pretty relaxed. She's got all of the elements. She's got the cups, the pentacles, the daggers, and the wands. It's kind of giving me the vibe of the magician, and so is this one, funnily enough, even though they're the Two of Wands, and that is all about manifesting. Because I feel like she's trying to manifest with all the candles. This person is trying to manifest with her wand and her crystal ball, and she's got a pentacle, she's got the dagger there. I feel like it's giving me manifestation vibes. So I feel like this person wants to manifest. Or what's going to happen next is this situation is going to be manifested again. Maybe there's going to be some sort of date, some kind of date night, or some kind of going out here with the Knight of Wands, some kind of, I don't know, some kind of dinner, some kind of get together where you and them can have a romantic meal or have some romantic time together, have some healing time together, where you can think about or talk about going forwards. Going forwards here. So this situation is definitely moving forwards and being reinvested in, for sure. I just want to extend the Knight of Wands. Just want to do that. Let's extend the Knight of Wands. What's that Knight of Wands about? We've got the Emperor, Temperance, and the Nine of Wands again. So the Nine of Wands can be about standing up for a situation, so fighting for a situation. So this situation is maybe going to be fought for, you're going to both reinvest in it, you're going to both choose to hold on to it, and it's going to be balanced. So the Knight of Wands, that sort of taking action, moving forward, getting things back on track, that passion and desire for the situation is definitely going to, because the reason why I extended the Knight of Wands is because the Knight of Wands, because you also have the Wheel of Fortune, can sometimes be a card of sort of just getting what you want and being completely focused on getting you what you want. There's a lot of passion and desire and excitement with the Knight of Wands, but I just wanted to extend that, and I would say this person definitely, wants stability here with the Emperor. Definitely wants to make it concrete and grounded, definitely wants to bring in balance because you've got peace, you've got grounded as well and going forward. And the Nine of Wands is clearly, this Nine of Wands is clearly like standing strong. So standing strong in this situation, fighting for what you have, keeping hold of what you have. So I would say that's definitely what is going to happen next in this situation. Super duper. And it might be that it's been tiring. Maybe it's been tiring. Maybe it's been difficult for the two of you. But, I think both of you are ready for keeping it going, investing in it, and having a new cycle, a better cycle, a more romantic cycle, a loving cycle. Certainly a person with a Hermit card maybe has realised how much they feel for you, for sure. Okay, so let's get out some. So what have we got in terms of zodiac signs? So we've got, obviously, with all of the water signs of Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We've got all of the fire signs of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And we've also got Taurus energy. So what messages are there for pile number 2 on what will happen next with the person? What will happen next? Honeymoon, oh my goodness. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. I mean, this is kind of, this is like honeymoon vibes, really. There's a lot of romance here, there's a lot of passion, a lot of desire, a lot of spending quality time together, being loved up, that kind of thing. So let's put that in there. Oh, I'm going for that one, which is retreat. Again, retreat, and it's got this one always reminds me of a wedding, really, because she's got this white dress on, hasn't she? So it's time to disconnect from the world. So we've got honeymoon, we've got retreat, maybe spending that quality time together, having a holiday together. Literally, maybe some of you having a honeymoon, who knows? What have we got here? Honeymoon period. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Well, that is all of these things here. The Knight of Cups, the Page of Cups, the Ace of Cups. And what have we got here? Reconciliation. My goodness. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So again, with the Five of Swords here, maybe there's been some quarrel or argument. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. Okay, so let's have a look and see what the next one is. And then we've got pay attention to red flags. So maybe there are some things that happened in the connection, or that were there in the connection, and maybe they're still there. And you need to be a little bit wary of that. So maybe if this is a reconciliation situation, pile number 2, you need to go in slowly with the Seven of Pentacles. You need to work up to it slowly. You know, go at your own pace. Make sure that the person is, you know, somebody that you can trust here. You know, they've done something that you weren't happy about. Make sure that they show you enough remorse, enough apologies, that they are give you lots of assurances in how they're behaving and what they're saying, to make you feel safe in the situation. Because the most important thing, isn't it, in a relationship, is to feel safe and to feel a level of trust. And that might need, you know, for you to take your time and to, you know, have your boundaries in place until you feel certain that you can trust this person. Okay? All right, pile number 2, that's when you're reading. I hope you liked it. If you have, please do give me a loving thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. But otherwise, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now. Hey, pile number 3, welcome back to your reading. Lovely to have you here. Thanks for joining me. So today we are doing what will happen next between you and your person. So you chose to come into the reading under this card, which is the World card. Okay. Right. Okay. And the little yellow bead here. So there we go. So I'm just going to put that there. Lovely. Okay, so let's get straight to it. How are you doing? Is everyone doing okay? I really hope so. It's sending you all my love and light. And reminding you that it is a general reading today. It's not a one-to-one reading, so just take the messages that resonate. And it is timeless, so it should be fine for whenever you're watching it. But let's get straight to it. The way I'm going to do this reading is I'm going to get some messages on how you are feeling, how they're feeling. And then we're going to look at what is going to be happening next in the connection. And it's a good way for you to check that it is actually your pile. So for pile number 3, so how are they currently feeling in this connection? So what's going on for pile number 3 in this connection, please? How are they feeling? What's going on for them? Let's get this card out and see what we've got. We have got fertility. Ooh. With an orchid called, is it Cattleya? Oh, Cattleya orchid, card number 18, fertility. Okay. Okay, let's get out some tarot. So how is pile number 3 feeling currently in this connection? How are they feeling? I've got 3 here. I'm just going to take those 3. And that is Page of Cups. The Devil, and the Emperor. Okay, so how are you feeling? I feel like you've got a lot of desire. Right next to the Page of Cups, because the Devil can mean a huge amount of desire. So I feel like you've got a lot of desire for this connection. You might be very focused on the connection. The Page of Cups, maybe you are wanting some kind of something to grow, because you've got the fertility and the Page of Cups, so something to grow in this connection. It could be that this connection with the world has come to an end, because the world can be the end of a cycle. So it could be that it's come to an end and maybe you want a new cycle with the Page of Cups, because the page can be a new, you know, a new beginning, a new loving beginning. It can be apology. Maybe you're wanting some kind of apology. Maybe there's been some negativity or toxicity in the situation and you're wanting some kind of apology or some kind of reconciliation, maybe, for things to grow again, for things to be stable and solid again with the Emperor here. for things to be certain. But maybe you're feeling there's been some toxicity in it or something that hasn't been quite right in it, and you want that rectified. You want things to be stable and secure again. Yeah, so that's kind of, but there is a lot of, maybe you're feeling there's a lot of attraction in this situation. There's a lot of, there's a lot of desire. I feel like maybe you feel very drawn to it. Maybe you feel like it's something that really draws you in, really pulls you in. Maybe there's an addiction to it. Maybe you feel slightly addicted to this person, or you feel this connection has slightly addictive qualities, or something that really has control over you, maybe, or something that is, that's something that you can't control your feelings around. That could also be. Maybe you want to try and master that in some way with the Emperor, or you're trying to get control of that. But you definitely have a huge desire for this situation. And for some of you, just very specific, for some of you, you might be in a situation where you really, really, really like your boss or your manager or your lecturer or something like that. You've got a huge crush on them. And you want to... you want to know if they feel the same, that kind of thing. That's just a very specific message that I'm seeing there. But I think something might have come to an end and you wanting to regrow it in a better way, possibly. So if that doesn't sound like you, then you might want to listen to another pile. But let's see where your person is at. So in terms of zodiac signs, we've got all the water signs there of Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We've got Capricorn and we've got Aries. Okay, so how is pile number 3's person feeling in the connection? What's going on for them? Go for that one. What's going on for them? Peace. This came out in pile number 2 in a slightly different place, but it was there. So peace. All right. Let's have a look and see what we've got in terms of tarot. So how is pile number 3's person currently feeling the connection? We've got Knight of Swords. And we've got the 2 of Cups. Okay. And what's at the bottom? The 8 of Cups. Yeah. So maybe, because that was at the bottom of the deck, which tends to be the overarching energy. So maybe something has come into separation here. Or there's been some kind of ending or some kind of walking away. Okay. The 2 of Cups, I would say this person, 2 of Cups is a loving energy. It's a beautiful energy. So I would say this person is definitely focused on bringing peace back into this connection, of maybe bringing balance back into this connection. Maybe with the Knight of Swords, that is bold action. That is taking some bold action, some direct action. So they might be thinking about taking some bold, direct action to bring this situation back into a loving space from something that was left behind in some way. Let me just extend that 8 of Cups. What is that 8 of Cups there? What is that 8 of Cups there? Temperance. The Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, so I think it's around something that might have already come to an end. So it might be that you've already come to an end or had some kind of parting, or there's sort of like danger of this situation. Maybe this person is thinking there's danger of this situation being left behind, or you separating, or something like that. And what they are wanting is to bring the situation back into balance slowly, to slowly build it up again, to have security in it, to get in it again, to be strong in the situation, to heal it. So their energy is sort of healing, I think. They are wanting healing in the situation, building the situation up, balancing it out. In a peace, and it's funny you got peace, because strength is all about overcoming barriers or overcoming problems or obstacles in a gentle way, in a peaceful way. So this person definitely wants to work things out peacefully, I would say. But the Knight of Swords says, they're willing to be honest, truthful, bold, direct, to kind of make that happen, really. So that is kind of where their energy is at. So let's put these back. Okay. All right, let's put those over there. So that's kind of where you're both at. So in terms of zodiac signs, we've got Cancer, Pisces, and also all the air signs of Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Okay, so let's see now what will happen next. What will happen next? Oh, I've got two between you. So we've got Simplicity and we've got Gateway. Oh, lovely. So maybe a gateway is opening up for the two of you to move into a new world, which is going to be simpler, which is going to be purer, which is going to be lighter. Okay, so let's put that there. So we had Simplicity and then we had Gateway, didn't we? As well. Let's move them over so we can see them. Right, okay, let's get out some more oracle cards. Let's get out one of these ones. So, what's going to happen next between pile number 3 and their person? Ease. It's easy for me to receive. It's easy for me to receive. It's easy for me to receive. Okay, so that's the message. So ease. And that does go with this image, doesn't it? 'Cause it's a very sort of like, you know, this feather is landing or floating in a very easy way. It's like there's no pressure in this. It just feels very relaxed, doesn't it? So maybe you are moving into a much better cycle, a more relaxed cycle, a gateway, a new kind of way of being maybe, which is better for you both. More relaxed, calmer. What will happen next between pile number 3 and their person? What will happen next? I'm just going to take that one. See what this one is. And this is simple acts of kindness. Simplicity. It's going to come right next to the simplicity. Simple acts of kindness. So kindness energizes you and brings happiness to those around you. There's something about this, because you've got the devil energy, where you're thinking things are maybe toxic, difficult, one way of reading the energy of the devil, toxic, difficult, harsh, not lacking in love. It's got a lot of desire, but it's lacking in love. Whereas these cards are about being kind, being simple, being gentle. And maybe it goes with your person's energy of thinking that they need to be more loving or something like that. So it's definitely a new world that you're entering, the two of you. So let's get, that's kind of more, yeah, look at all these lovely little animals. So sweet. Where it's kinder somehow. But anyway, let's get the tarot. Okay, so what will happen next between pile number 3 and their person? What will happen next? Oh my goodness, a lot of things are going to happen, but all I've got there is a 2 of Wands. So I'm just going to take that and this one here. These ones I'm going to take, put them onto here. So we've got them, put them there. Okay, so let's see what that one is. So that one is the 6 of Swords. Again, the 6 of Swords is moving away. Goes with the ease. It's moving away from stormy, dark times into the light in a sort of like a really slow-paced, easy, relaxed way. Right? That is the 6 of Swords. So there's definitely something, yeah, whereby with the 2 of Wands is kind of like, I suppose the 2 of Wands is like taking action, really. It's like taking action or preparing to take action to move something into a better place. So there's definitely, but it is slow as well. So I'd say there's an easy, slow movement into a better place for you and them, for sure. Something magical here with the gateway, the unicorn as well. I've got something that's come out there. What have we got? So we've got the moon. Did anything else come out? No. What is going to happen next between pile number 3 and their person? We've got the sun, the moon and the sun. Balance, yin and yang. We've got the Knave of Swords, which is the Page of Swords. What will happen next? We've got the Fool. I'm going to bring that down. What's at the bottom of the deck? And the Magician. Yeah, so something is definitely going to be manifested here between the two of you. And maybe with the Moon card, you don't really see it coming. Or it's all a bit unclear at the moment. Or it's there's a lot of mystery around the connection at the moment. Or a lot of things that aren't clear. With the Moon being central. But there's definitely... also with the Moon coming next to the Sun, I would say there's definitely some kind of balance going on here, because that is, you know, female energy, male energy right next to each other. It could also be that there's a realization that you and them are have some kind of counterpart energy here as well. Yeah, but there's definitely happiness coming up for the two of you. There could be some kind of, you know, gathering where you meet up, or you connect in again, or you connect again, or you go to, because this is like a family gathering, a happy family gathering. So maybe out of separation or not being seen or not having much contact, you meet again in a gathering. That's very specific. But definitely with the Fool card here and the Magician being the overarching energy, something is being manifested. And I feel like with the Moon as well, maybe both of you intuitively are trying to manifest something between the two of you, are trying to call in each other, really, to try and connect in with each other in some way on some kind of 5D level, some sort of intuitive level, really. But there's definitely going to be slow action, slow movement, really, and manifestation towards a new beginning, or towards a beginning with the two of you, with the Fool card here. A new world with the Unicorn here, a gateway, a chance to be together. The Knave of Swords is, you know, there's a lot of curiosity about you, but it could be that there's some sort of message coming where you're going to receive. What's going to happen next is some kind of message, some kind of communication, because we've got this photo attached to this kite. It's like a message being sent off. So maybe it's going to be some kind of message that you're going to receive, asking for some kind of new beginning with you, or being with you again, or wanting to take a risk, or taking a chance on you. Something like that. Yeah, so in terms of, what have we got in terms of zodiac signs? So we've got, obviously we have got Pisces, we've got Aquarius, we've got Aries energy, we've got Leo, we've also got Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Yeah. Again, you see this card as well gives me kind of like, I know it's the Two of Wands, but in this deck, it does give me a vibe of manifestation. It came up in pile number 2 as well. So, you know, the Two of Wands can be about, you know, getting ready, preparing to take action and manifest, right? Manifest something for the two of you, which is just very, very lovely. It has a very lovely, peaceful, calm, gentle energy to it, right? That's kind of what I see here. But I would say definitely some sort of message coming in here. And funnily enough, you know, the white feather is a sign of a message from Spirit. So maybe that's also reinforced this idea of some kind of message coming to you to begin a new cycle. So maybe there was an ending of one cycle and now this is some kind of new cycle, a better one that's starting for the two of you. Now let's get some cards here. So what is the messages that we have? What's going to be happening next for file number 3 and their person? New love. Goodness me, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Okay, so maybe this is a new person for some of you. Maybe this is it's like a crush or somebody that you like, something like that. Maybe it's hidden at the moment, or it has been hidden. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Wow, new love, true love. My goodness. Then we have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. I suppose if there's a, if there's a kind of, if it's like a crush reading, it could be that you were having a huge amount of doubts or fears or uncertainty about, because that can also be the Devil card, where you were limiting your belief about something. So that could be that. Somebody might be thinking there's not enough, they don't fancy me, something like that. That could also be what's going on. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Maybe somebody's kind of oscillating between all these emotions. Oh, I really fancy them. Yes, they like me. No, they like me. Yes, this is true love. Or is it really? It could be all of that sort of. We would go with the Moon card, which is generally can be about confusion and doubt and stuff like that. Uncertainty. Okay, what's going on between pile number 3? What's going to happen next? Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. My goodness, let's have one more. And then we have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Wow, okay, so that could be a timing that is going to happen very soon, this message or whatever. And you're going to receive it very, very soon. But anyway, pile number 3, that's been your reading. I hope you liked it. If you have, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. But otherwise, have a great day and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now.